I'm excited that we got to interview you today because your song came out today, no?
Yeah, the song is
so
out.
Exciting.
It's out everywhere.
It's so good. I love it. Tell me about how does it feel? It's in the world.
Man, thank you so much. I'm glad you listened to it. Yeah, it's just like, this is a song I wanted to come out for a long time. I'm so, grateful to have it come out because the original version, like the demo, is not that far off from this. So we didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we worked a lot on it, probably like 15, 20 sessions on it, but we kept doing things and then bringing it back into the original form. So, yeah, I'm so excited for it to be out.
It's everywhere. So cool because the last time I was actually in LA, I interviewed Sam Fisher and I loved him.
Wait, can you hear his voice on it?
Yeah, and that's when I saw he was a co-writer. I was like, oh, that's so sick. But I'm curious, like, what was this, it's so close to the demo. What was this session like? How did you guys sort of get together? How did the song come about? So I actually hit up Sam a while ago, like I think almost 2 years ago, just on Instagram DMs, which is how that's how I love to make a lot of friends. Yeah, I heard one of his songs a couple of years ago and hit him up, and then he hit me back and we started writing, and we since have written like over 100 songs together. And this song was with him and my other best friend, Keaton Stromberg, who's produces a lot of my stuff, and this other guy, Hero, who writes with us. We went to the desert in Joshua Tree, and we rented a house, and we wrote for like 2 days straight. And this is the first song we wrote there, actually. Oh my God, that's so cool. I went to Joshua Tree for the first time last year.
It's rad. It feels like you're on Mars.
It's insane. And we drove through like the giant national park, and we saw the cactus garden at sunset. I mean, it was amazing. But that's such a cool thing. Do you find you do your best work like going to places like that? Do you get inspired by nature, or how does that work for you?
I like to go to places that I'm super inspired, and I wrote half of my EP, my debut EP that came out last year, in Joshua Tree. So it just really sparks this cool energy that I have in me. I don't know why I like the desert, but I do. But I want to go to the mountains next time in Colorado or something. I feel like that'd be cool.
Ooh, I'm from Georgia, and they have some good mountains too.
Ooh, they do in Georgia. That's right.
Yeah, so you can get some good hikes in there. My family loves to go camping, so they rent campers and they set up. I could see that for you.
That's so cool.
But I'm glad that you brought up none of this has been about you, because I loved that music at that time from you. And so I'm curious, this new music that's coming out, where are we meeting you on this journey? What other sides of you are we going to see?
Man, I think that was really important for me, because it kind of, before that, I don't know if I really had any sort of sound or brand or anything. And that was the first project that I was able to put out. So I think the new stuff will be reminiscent of that, but I think it's always going to be it's always going to kind of level up and change a little bit every time I put out a new project or a new song and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I think it's going to have more touches of some soul and more touches of alternative, but I think it's always going to be pop. Yeah, it's always
when you release new music today, do you still get nervous of the reaction, or how does it feel?
I mean, my fans are so good to me that even if they hated it, they'd be like, yeah, it's super good. No, but everybody's, dude, I've never had a song that I put out that people maybe are relating to more. I think everybody's really, really
yeah.
And I think I didn't write it about this time, but it definitely kind of fits that very well, what we're feeling right now.
Totally.
Being I need help kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And are you finding during this time, I feel so many people that I've talked to, it's they feel creative on one hand, on the other side obviously it's a lot of anxieties and things happening. Yeah. Are you still being creative? Are you writing music? Do you do well in this time?
Oh man, some days I do. Some days it's really hard. Some days it's you have this feeling of well, I'm stuck in here and there's no end in sight. But there really is an end in sight. Just because we don't have the date doesn't mean we're going to be out of this at some point in the near future. I truly believe. So it's just I just take it day by day. Some days I'm feeling super motivated, and then some days I'll sit in my studio and for 2 hours and nothing will come out, and then I'm that's cool. I'm gonna go watch Star Wars. Sounds good. And then I just, don't put too much pressure on it.
Is that what you've been watching, Star Wars? That's your go-to?
That's the latest thing. That I watched all the Star Wars, like one every night. That's the latest thing I've been watching. But man, I just hooked up a PlayStation 4 and it's not good.
It's a dangerous game.
It's dangerous, man, but it's fine because like there's not a lot to do. So that's what we've been doing recently. But I want to. We started the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, we were thinking about watching that the other day. It's really, I love Johnny Depp. Should we redo it?
Well, here's the thing: is like I've seen all the Star Wars, I've seen all the Pirates, but watching the Pirates again, like especially being like not 12 anymore, they're so tight. Like Johnny Depp's so good. It's so fun to watch. Yeah.
Okay, so you're watching Star Wars and Johnny Depp. What else are you doing with your free time?
I am working out. I'm running every day.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I can't really. I don't have a gym to go to, so I'm just like doing push-ups and pull-ups on my balcony, and yeah. Oh, I've started a podcast as well. It's not out yet, but we started recording.
What? What? That's sick.
Yeah,
what's the podcast?
Well, I think we're releasing in May, but it's me and my best friend, who's also my drummer, we're essentially quarantining with as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Can you tell us anything about it? No, it's top secret right now.
Well, like most of it's top secret, but it's basically like about life and comedy and music and just like our stories, because we've toured so much that there's so many crazy tour stories and like things that we've gone through together, that I think it's fun to like make a podcast and just kind of share those things and like share our thoughts on literally our favorite movies and all kinds of stuff. It's going to be so much fun.
And I feel like being a music lover myself, like I always like seeing the behind the scenes, especially of like tour stories, because we never like really get to see, you go see a show and like it's so fun, but like the whole process, it's such a huge thing. So I love that like sort of inside look to it. Yeah, no,
I think it's fun too, because like it's created that definitely, but it's also created like a creative outlet when I don't feel like I can't write, like I have nothing to write about.
Yeah.
Let's just like talk for 2 hours and figure out, let's just like literally blabber for 2 hours. So it's been really fun. That's been something else I've done.
I love it.
Yeah.
And okay, so I also want to ask you about this is this week we all celebrated Earth Day, and you have a special philanthropic tie with the brand Original Penguins. And I wanted to ask you, what can you tell us about this?
So it's basically it's a clothing brand. It's been around for like 70 years. The craziest thing about it is, my grandpa, not my granddad, he used to wear these penguin polos in like the 50s and 60s, and then he actually gave me his shirts because I like vintage clothing and stuff. So I started wearing these in high school. Yeah, it's super cool. And I started wearing these in high school, and then we started working with the brand like a few months ago, and I did some modeling and stuff for him. And the number one thing we were going to do is we were going to Patagonia. It's actually a real place, like the Patagonia region of the United States, or not the United States, of South America. Mm-hmm. It's like the southernmost tip you can go to.
Wow.
And we were going to go do some like environmental stuff there, and it obviously got canceled because of this. But it would have been so cool. We were going to go like see some endangered species and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, it's so cool. That's how with your grandpa too.
It's like literally like all by chance too. So I was like,
really? That's wild.
Yeah, it was really wild.
I love that. Okay, so before we run out of time, I want to get to our fan questions.
Yes.
All right, and so fans, you guys keep going below, but a few that we've already got so far is, and we've kind of touched on this, but the first one is, what's the meaning behind HELP?
Yeah, I mean, HELP is definitely just was written at a time that I was going through like sort of the pressures and struggles of anxiety, and I was kind of put under the pressure to write like this perfect pop song about whatever, and I was struggling so hard, and I think it was even Sam who was like, let's write about that, and I was like, okay, let's write about that, and then we wrote it, and I was like, this is cool, but like these are very like personal lyrics. I don't know if I want to put this out. and it grew on me. And it's very important to me to be a genuine artist to everyone who listens. I never want to like be a copy and paste artist.
Yeah.
So I was really excited about putting it out, and then it happened to be also during this time. So I think that people can relate to that feeling too.
I saw a question come through that I think sort of relates back to that. Is in Help, do you have a favorite line or a favorite verse?
There's a lot that I really like love, but I think like the one that resonates with me the most is I can't and I wish I could, but I can't be someone else, because it was very real. Like it was like
that hits you hard. Ooh.
That's true, man. And it relates on a bunch of levels. For me, it was like, you need to have a song that sounds like this artist, and I like didn't want to do that. So yeah.
And how long did it take you to write Help? You guys said you wrote it. We just got this question in too.
It took about 3 hours.
Nice. So that was fast. Yeah.
It was a quicker write, but I'm telling you, we spent months going back in and like producing out a weird version, being like, nah, it's not good. Going back, yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so our other fan question is, what's one word to describe being on stage?
Thrilling. Thrilling is the word. There's not a better feeling in the world than like being on stage and seeing people sing back your lyrics. And just like, spreading happiness. Like when I look out and I just see people smile, and it's like, that's like why I do this,
Yeah.
So thrilling is probably the right word. It's like my favorite place in the world.
When we can go out and go to shows and you can play shows again, what's the first city that you want to play in?
Literally like I want to just go on a full
just all of them
tour. Just because I think every city has like, literally, I can't choose one, because then if I choose one, people might get mad and be like, why don't you like this city?
Let's stir the pot.
But for real,
get them riled up.
Right. It is an honest answer though. I want to go to every city so bad.
No, it's amazing. Okay, so last fan question. What's your favorite fan memory or favorite fan gift that someone's given you?
There's a few on my mind. One is definitely like, I've gotten quite a bit of pair of Vans that I like, some personalized ones.
Cool.
On my last tour, my fans know that I like Starbucks. And
what's your Starbucks order?
I'm boring. I get like a nitro cold brew.
Oh, come on. I was ready for like 3 pumps of something. And
I know. I started collecting these mugs, these like special Starbucks mugs from each city. They have like one for every city. And then everybody started bringing them to me. But my fans literally supplied an entire tour's worth of Starbucks from gift cards. Like literally, like
what?
It was so cool. It was the coolest thing ever. I never asked for any gift card, but then one person
but they're just like, we know Spencer needs this coffee.
they literally hooked me up so much.
Crazy. That's so good. That's a good gift too. Very practical.
Unbelievably practical. Actually, I had some left over from the tour, and I just used it when I was like traveling and stuff.
That's perfect.
I tried to DM everyone that left their because they would leave their at this person on the back of the card.
Oh, it's so sweet.
So if you're watching and you got me a Starbucks gift card, I love you so much. Thank you for doing that.
And you're an amazing gift giver, so shout out to them.
This ring.
Okay, so Spencer, last question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
What else can we expect from you this year? We have Help out today. What can we look forward to?
Definitely a lot more music. This is going to be a year where it's so weird because I don't know when we're going to be allowed out. So I'm just going to keep, I'm praying that I'm going to tour a bunch this year. But for sure release, you'll see a lot of new music for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Spencer, we can't wait. It's going to be so fun. And I hope to see you out on tour soon. Maybe if not this year, at least the next year. But we're so excited for
definitely.
You. Thank you so much for taking the time today. And hopefully next time that we all see you will be in real life.
Yes, I have a feeling that it will be.
We'll say a prayer for it.
Thank you so much. Thanks to iHeartRadio. Thanks to you. You guys are the best.
Of course. And you guys all go stream Help. It's so good. Out today. Stream it everywhere, and especially on iHeart.
Yes, please.
Thanks, Spencer. We'll see you soon.
See ya. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.